What's up? What's up?
Why you always look so tall in your shit?
I don't know. I am tall. You know, I'm 5'10". That's because you be down here with yours.
I don't be doing all that.
You be down here like, what up? I'm gonna do the pod like this tonight just for you.
Yeah, then your fucking back be hurting.
Yes, because I sit.
I'm actually sitting straight the fuck up.
I don't know, sir.
You got a small. I think you just got a small camera.
There we go. Is that better? Why don't you sit up?
I'm sitting straight up. I
I
think
know
you
you
got.
are.
I think
I
you
know
got
you
a
are. But
small
you always
camera or
you
something.
always go like that. I don't. That is whatever. I'm used to it. I just look like a big woman tonight. What's going
What
on? It's
yo?
hump day.
What yo soy Borica?
Yo soy boricua.
The hell is that?
I'm Spanish. Yo soy boricua, Puerto Riqueña. I have to represent.
Okay, what the hell does that mean?
I'm Puerto Rican, Merv. Did you know that?
I'm asking you what the goddamn words on the shirts mean. What does it say?
Yo soy boricua, meaning I am Spanish. I am a Spanish woman. I am Puerto Rican. Boricua.
Oh, that's what the fuck that. Oh, I thought you kept
Yes,
trying to
this is
tell
the
me you
Puerto
Puerto.
Rican flag in the shape of a heart.
Also
Yo,
saying you Puerto Rican.
yo soy boricua.
Oh, I thought you kept trying to tell me you got on a Spanish shirt because you're Puerto Rican. I'm about to say I don't care what the hell you are. I'm asking you what the hell the damn shirt say. Okay, I
Well,
got you.
yeah, I happen, but I am Puerto Rican, and I have on a shirt that says I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you crazy. You got the damn double whammy DNA inside you. Shit. Hey Rob, we know you'll never commit suicide. So if something happens, we know Rob.
Are you
Snap.
serious, Merv? Merv. I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. Oh my,
Damn.
that is funny.
Got to be more careful. Double
Got to be
shit.
more careful.
You nigga and Rican?
Yeah, nigga
Mm,
Rican.
nigga Rican. That's dangerous. That's
That's
dangerous.
funny. It's not dangerous. Cut it out. Don't do that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sweet and kind.
You the what?
I am sweet and kind.
You say you the sneaky kind?
No, no, that's not what I said.
The hell?
Man, whatever. That's funny.
Mm.
I'm not the sneaky kind. But how's your Wednesday going today? How's your week so far?
Week fine. It's hump day.
It's hump day.
Yo, I can't wait. I can't wait till I can say TGIF. I can't wait to say TGIF
Wow, what's going on?
because the damn week will be over. What you
Oh
mean?
yeah. Okay. I thought maybe you had some plans for the weekend. You know, the weather's getting nice.
Yeah, nah. Listen, nah.
No.
If I do anything, it's gonna be like something I just found out about. I'm like, oh, all right, that sounds cool. Let's do it. But something planned, I
Yeah.
don't have anything
Sometimes it's
planned.
like that. Sometimes you plan, just a weekend, a party, and you plan it, and then nothing. Then another time you're like, I'm not doing nothing this weekend. Like I just want to relax,
Mm-hmm.
especially after a hard week. You just want to chill. So I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely understand.
What you got going on? How's your week? How's your hump day? You got something going on this weekend?
I'm actually going to a funeral this weekend.
Oh damn.
A close friend of mine passed away, unfortunately. 31. He had some heart issues, and that's that. So I'll be doing that on Saturday, um, and that's about
Got
it.
you.
Yeah. It's really sad though, but gotta take care of your health. If you have anything that you think is that you could solve with some water, just go see the doctor. Especially men. Please go see the doctor. Please go see the doctor. When you hit a certain age or you have some health issues, just go, please, and take
You know
care of
what?
it.
It's not even. It's a little bit deeper than telling men people in general, but especially black men, to take care of your health, because it's not really. It's what you just said. Is just start going, just start having an annual doctor visit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait till you get sick. Don't like even if you start, because when we say take care of your health, some people would think, okay, I'm gonna start eating right. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
start exercising. I'm gonna start watching my calories, watch my sodium intake. So that is taking care of your health. But a lot of times when we people that have died young is issues that was never diagnosed and they felt healthy and they appeared healthy.
Yeah.
But you had that annual doctor visit that you just going regardless just for a regular annual checkup.
Yep.
A lot of things will be found early because it was a lot of times we have stuff going on inside our bodies that we have
Mm-hmm.
no idea, and by the time we find out, it's too
It's
late.
too late. And it's so crazy because sometimes it happens like that. Like it was like that with my dad. Like my dad was a stickler for going to the doctor, and he
Hmm.
went and did his annuals, and he was perfectly healthy until one day he had stage 4 cancer. So sometimes you just don't even know
Hmm.
how it happens. Um,
And see,
but
the thing with cancer, that's just kind of tricky, right? Because you
because
could go,
it's in our body, it's
yeah,
never activated, and then at some point it is, and that
and
can happen at
also,
any age.
also with cancer, with some cancer, you have to actually test for it.
Yep.
Like you have because there's a such thing as a cancer test
Yeah.
per se, where you have to. So sometimes a regular checkup, a regular blood test, like your regular annual,
Mm-hmm.
might not pull might not pull any signs of cancer. So
Yep,
that's the
because
other.
some of them there's a specific test. They're not going to
Hmm.
in an annual, they're checking for basics.
Yep.
So they're not really going to look for anything in your colon unless you're later
Hmm.
in life and it's time for a colonoscopy. Then
Yep.
that's when they'll go. Or like with my friend, he had a thyroid issue. So luckily he knew about that. But you still got to take care of yourself. You still got to take your medication. You got to stay on top of it. I had another friend who was in his 30s that had a stroke. Um, didn't want to take the medication because they didn't like the way it made them feel. Just
Yeah.
that just that simple.
And a lot, and so with some things like that, you can monitor that and take less medication. And this is not a cure before somebody hear me and be like, oh,
Right.
I'm
We are
on
not a health podcast.
this is not what I'm about to say is not a cure, but if you drastically decrease your sodium intake, it helps a lot with the strokes and the kind of blood heart stuff because the
A lot of
sodium.
our stuff is in the diet. A lot of stuff is
Yeah,
the food we eat. And
yeah,
we have people that, eat whatever and don't have these issues or smoke cigarettes until they're 90 and so they can tell you I'm all right. I'm all right. Ain't
yeah.
nothing happened to me. So every person's body is different, but yeah. So
But the
just
crazy thing about the sodium, though, you could be eating something that's considered healthy and still have a high sodium intake. So you
yes.
got it. You actually got to look on the package and look at how much sodium. I think the the average safe sodium intake daily is 1,800, give or take. So you could do maybe 2,000, 2,100, or 1,700, but eighteen
Yeah.
hundred is the number that you want to try to stay around or below for sodium intake. But like if you get a chicken a tuna sandwich. If you get a tuna sandwich from the gas station, tuna's supposed to be healthy, right?
Yeah. Tuna is high in protein.
But if you get a tuna sandwich out the gas station, that shit's gonna be like 1,100 sodium intake for that one sandwich.
Especially if it's processed or in a
Right,
can. So
right,
we hear all these things, but we're just like, I'll just,
yeah,
you eat people eat whatever, and they're like, I'll just soak it in vinegar, and I'll boil it. I'll boil the salt off, or
yeah,
boil the whatever. And sometimes that's just not the case. I know people like to eat whatever and throw some salt and pepper on it, or some seasoning, or some
yeah.
Lowry's, some lard, and make it taste good. But you are really eating someone's intestines, or you're really eating someone's foot. Like some stuff you just should
God
not
damn.
be eating.
Okay, so yeah, try to stay away from processed food, microwavable food and stuff like that. Those are high in sodium. If you have like high blood
Mhm.
pressure and stuff like that. So, all
But
right,
yeah,
let's
so that's what I'm
yeah. So
doing this weekend,
that's
unfortunately.
our good deed for the day. That's
Yep,
our
yep.
nice content. All right,
Write that down, y'all.
yeah. Okay, let's talk about some shit.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk about some shit. You see anything you want to jump into first?
You could any, mini, miny, mo. I'm good with whatever.
Huh? Well,
Go
shit.
down the line. I don't even
Yeah,
care.
we can go down the goddamn line.
Yep.
What between us, one of us gonna know something about this shit.
You know me. I'm in a Google, so I know
Yeah, I
stuff.
know. All right. So, oh no, this is not really. This is kind of good too. So, Cardi B amplifies Sexual Assault Awareness Month. The shame is not yours to carry. She writes about the importance of protecting ourselves, and our children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, damn, I forgot we did have something kind of positive to talk about. Uh, so 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 Cardi B wrote that she's trying to put more awareness on it, and so parents, um, you know, I know it can be a hard conversation, but make sure you talk with your kids about what's good touching, what's bad touching.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Before you just say you want to make sure you talk with your daughters, but in today's time, you gotta even talk with your sons now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You gotta talk to your sons now.
Yep. Because what's happening is we don't discuss how little boys get sexually assaulted too.
Hmm.
Um not not and most of the time those things don't happen from strangers, right? They happen from a family member.
Yeah, it's the
Um
aunt, uncle, or that,
yeah, it's a babysitter,
or
the
distant cousin,
neighbor.
or babies. Yep.
Yep. And I talk about this story often because it's a strange one that most people know about, but don't kind of realize the severity of it. Charlemagne talked about this in his book. He's talked about it on the radio quite a few times about when he was 8, his babysitter used to give him head when he was young. And he enjoyed it as a little boy. He enjoyed it. He didn't know what was happening, but the feeling in itself he enjoyed. It was a babysitter, but he didn't realize until he was in his 40s when he went to therapy that it was actually sexual abuse. In his mind, he enjoyed it. Whatever. Okay, I got my thing sucked when I was a kid. Like that's supposed to be the good thing in the hood, right?
Hmm.
But he was only 8, and this was a babysitter, and she was actually sexually assaulting him, and he didn't even realize how that played a part as he got older, becoming, over sexualized, cheating on his wife. These things played into it. He didn't even realize, and he was like, "Yo, like, I wasn't until I was in my 40s I realized that I was sexually abused. I thought because I liked it, it wasn't technically abuse, but it was." And there's a lot of men that did that deal with that. Donnie McClurkin talked about that as well, where he was molested and it made him question whether he even liked men or not. He was molested by a man. So it happens all the time with men, and a lot of the times it's only said with daughters, but sometimes you gotta watch these little boys too. They learn it from somewhere or get it from somewhere, and they need to be taught too.
Yeah. Shit, you can. I mean, it's almost getting to the point where you can almost say that the little boys maybe in more. The stats may be higher with little boys than little girls nowadays
It's
because
definitely higher than we know. I know that much. I know that
yeah,
there's a lot. It's not
I,
talked about as
yeah, I was about to
often.
say 'cause little boys seem like what happened with boys is hush more than with the girls.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like taboo, don't say nothing. With the girls, like, well, don't tell nobody else. With the
Yep.
boys, it's like nothing is said at all. And so shout out to Cardi B,
Hmm.
um, for amplifying Sexual Assault Awareness Month. All right, let's see next one. Now this Negro right here
Lord have mercy.
pleaded guilty to forcibly touching a woman earlier this month, and now this nigga's about to host a strip club party.
That is some nigga shit right there.
Yo, that nigga just said, fuck a perception.
Right.
That nigga said, fuck a reputation. I just live my fucking life. Like, nigga, you play. Or you just don't give a fuck back. He just don't give a fuck back no more.
No.
There's no way he does.
For what? I did it. My bad. But y'all can come to this party at the strip club.
A strip club party. After
Who
you
let him do? He definitely don't have good lawyers or a good PR person or something, because this is a very, very bad idea, Cuba. Very bad idea.
He said, fuck
very
it.
bad idea. But it's gonna sell out. It's gonna be mad people there. It's probably gonna be lit. Like, I'm looking forward to all the footage that we see on Beyonce's internet about it, because listen, I guarantee you the line gonna be around the corner.
If that shit was in Carolina, I'd go.
I know you. I know you will. You buy a table too.
You damn right.
A table and a bottle.
I'm buying a table because he's gonna be taxing for that shit.
Yes.
I'm going to drunk already. Yo, what's the entry fee, my nigga?
A table and a bottle. Absolutely.
What's the entry fee, my nigga? But come on, people go to jail. There's no way you're trying to act any fucking more unless you're just gonna do hood movies going forward. Like them goddamn
Damn.
Damn. Yeah.
Did he get any jail time, or what was the reprimand for him pleading guilty? There was no.
No, I don't think he got any jail time. There's no way he got jail time. He about to host a fucking strip club party.
Did he got locked? He got arrested for it. So did they do time served? Like, I need to know why, if he pleaded guilty to this, why is he not in jail? Why is?
Or does he have you know how the shit works. He was probably had a higher charge, and he's probably gonna be able to beat it because he got money to get a good lawyer. So to get over that shit and not waste the court time, not waste the court money, he's like, all right, I'll plead to this charge if we just do probation, time served, and you done. That's how this shit goes.
Like, I'm looking at it. It says his plea deal calls for no jail time. So that's why he pleaded guilty.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I had to,
you know, I just said. That's how shit works.
How is that a misdemeanor? That's crazy, man. You groping me? Nah.
Yeah, it's a forcibly touching a woman. It was like somebody, like it sounded like he just grabbed somebody's ass. I think he either grabbed somebody's ass or grabbed somebody's tits. So then what was on? It was like that feel from, remember when you watched The Wood and they bet $1 that he'll touch Keisha's ass before the brother came and beat him up. It's probably one of them kind of shit. He just went in and walk away.
Yeah, so it says in 2020, the Oscar-winning entertainer was charged with 3 counts of forcible touching. The other women recounted, so there was only one left, and he was accused of grabbing her chest. So his plea deal calls for no jail time. If the 54-year-old continues counseling for 6 months, he can withdraw the misdemeanor plea and plead guilty to a lesser violation of harassment.
But think about the host of strip club party. After you say all of that, this is what he about to do.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Yo, this world is bananas.
Hey, Cuba Gooding, live your life, nigga.
Meanwhile, Trey Songz is over here groping women and on their chest on video, and this is, you know what?
And nigga better get Cuba.
That's a whole nother pod.
He better get Cuba Gooding lawyer.
He better get a plea deal. Yeah, but that Trey Songz situation serious. We'll move on though. That's a whole other pod.
Yeah, you right. We ain't trying to get deep. We already did our deep shit in the beginning.
That is a whole nother pod.
We already did our deep shit in the fucking beginning. Now who's the next? Who's the next fucking? Yeah, we talking about celebrities shit tonight. Goddamn, who's the next one? Who's this right here? Now this is all right. So Nene Leakes claims she suffered financial consequences with Bravo after Kim was a Zolciak complaint So court documents claim Bravo raised concerns about the star tax issues after bringing her issue with Zolcat. How do you pronounce that motherfucking last name to network
Kim
exec?
Zolciak.
Cause what?
Zolciak.
Oh, Zolciak. All
Yes.
right. So she brought up complaints racist comments racist comments coming from him, and she brought awareness to it. She brought it to attention. She didn't like it, and apparently after that is when Trey said funny thing. Put it back up.
He
Funny
said,
thing.
forcibly touching is a class C, but a lap dance is a class A. That's crazy. Anyway.
Yeah, shit.
That's
So
crazy,
she,
Trey.
so she
That's so
complained about.
unfortunate, Trey.
So she made complaints about the racist comments, and apparently she got financial consequences when she lost money, and they're making it hard for her.
You know, I watch Housewives, and I've been following this story, and it's very tricky because she has been saying that there's been problematic conversations and things like that for years with Housewives. And then in the case, she mentions all the situations that have happened in regards to her white counterparts versus what has happened to her. And she names Kim, and she names all the other housewives situation too. Like there's the whole franchise where some of the other cast members of New York or the Beverly Hills have had tax situations. They've gone to jail for crimes, and nothing has happened to them. But for Nene, she feels like she was discriminated against. And then she also mentions other stuff, like she mentions Candy and how she has gotten so many spinoffs, but she never got a spinoff. And she's mentioning everybody else, Andy, Bravo, Truly Original, which is the producing company. So it's just like so many things she's naming. She may have a case, but it sounds like she's tattletelling in an adult way. So she's like, but y'all gave Candy all of these shows. Why y'all didn't give me any shows? I don't have any spinoffs. Y'all gave Portia a spinoff, but y'all didn't give me a spinoff. Teresa went to jail for tax evasion, and y'all didn't take her off the show. This person over here was calling another person a donkey and a monkey on social media. Y'all didn't fire her. So she's just like a whistleblower, and she's basically naming all the things that have happened on the one she was on and all the other franchises, and says that this her bag. Like she had all these opportunities that was about to come up, but then once she started complaining, those opportunities started to dwindle. She was supposed to get her own show. She was supposed to get a radio show on Sirius XM. None of those deals went down. There's conversations that she's showing, text messages, videos. It's like, girl. And then even after she's claimed that Kim has done all these things to her, there's video evidence of her going on live with Kim on Instagram and keying and still being on the show with Kim and not demanding that she stops the taping with this person she has all these issues with. But she's not even suing Kim. She's not suing the other people that she's naming. She's just saying, hey, look what you did to them. But you didn't let me do that. And it's just like, girl, why are you mentioning people's names if you're not going to actually sue them? If Kim was so racist to you and you feel like all the things that she said really hurt your bag, why are you not suing her for defamation of character? Why are you? She's going for the big money. She ain't gonna get no money out of Kim.
And rightfully so. Why the fuck you not gonna sue anybody just for practice? If you're gonna sue somebody, you trying to get money. The goal is to get money.
Yeah, but I don't know. A lot of people are like, at some point, Nene became, hard to work with. She became too demanding. She wanted too much money just because she had been there the longest, but she wasn't really giving them much. Her head got too big. So what's happening is that a lot of those deals may not have happened simply because they just didn't want to work with her no more. Like she became too much. But in her eyes, they didn't. She started to complain about the problematic situations, And so she feels she didn't get it because she started to complain about it. But they're like, no, you didn't get it because we're sick of you. It's like the employee that's like, okay, you may be a good employee, but you're doing too much. So like she wasn't on a lot of episodes. They wasn't going to pay her what she was
They
demanding.
should expose emails
Yeah.
right here. So
hmm
yeah.
And a lot of them are just saying like she's going to ask for a lot of money. She's too problematic. She's too demanding. She would request things and be late for them. Like she was just a bad employee at that point. That's what Bravo's saying.
Okay. Gotcha. So does she have a chance to get? Does she have a chance to win to get some money?
If it's just based on evidence, she probably could. She probably could. She may not win everything she's asking for,
But she
but
got. But you think she got enough where she gonna get some money?
I think there's gonna be some times where she wins in court. Yeah.
So she
And
gonna
if
get
she
some.
wins in court, forget about it. We're not gonna hear the end of it.
All right. But worst case scenario, she got enough to get some money. That's what I'm only worried about the money. Do you think she has enough to get some money?
I would say probably
You don't have to win to get money. Keep that in
No.
mind. You don't have to win.
you can
to get
settle and
money.
get money. And I think ultimately that's what it is. Because her bread and butter was Housewives and all things connected to it. So when she was no longer on Housewives and tried other things to get money, they all failed. They didn't nobody really watched it. They weren't really good, so they didn't last long. So it seems like her only check was Housewives. So when she wasn't no longer a peach holder or wasn't on every episode, because that's how they pay you. Like they pay you based on your status and then pay you per episode. They just didn't film with her a lot. So her checks was dwindling and she was also dealing with her husband dying. So it was a lot going on at the time.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Trey says she got out diva.
Yeah, she got out diva. They're adding new people to the show. Kenya, Marlo, Candy. There's other people on the show that can still carry the show without her. Yeah, she got Beyonce on them.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next one. Will Smith Netflix sequel Bright 2 reportedly canceled, but it's saying unrelated to Oscar slap. So they're starting saying now a lot of stuff that was already in the works. So some of the stuff being canceled even before the Oscars. So I don't know if this is damage control or what, but it's saying this movie right here is unrelated to the Oscar slap. And Will Smith has finally been seen. He's finally made an appearance publicly since the slap.
In India?
He looks okay. He don't look stressed.
I mean, looks could be deceiving because he's still out there with Jada. He might have the mean poker face. His poker face might be impeccable. That time he might actually be acting because he's still out there with Jada. So we don't know. Will blink twice.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Because I've been in a situation where I did not like going home, but while I'm away from home, I look like everything is fucking great.
Right.
So
right. But they had to They had to make that distinction about that it was not related to the Oscars because it seems like everything that he's losing is because of that. So, I mean, I wanted to see Bright, but it looked kind of, I don't know, like a.
Did you see the first one?
I didn't.
No, it's good. No, it's good.
It looked kind of creepy.
Nah, it's good. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. It's just like a nice action sci-fi movie. That's all.
Okay, so yeah, because the people looked funny and
I'm
an image kind of person, so I would sleep and see.
Lord.
Yeah, I don't watch horror movies. I can't.
It's nothing horror. It's an action. It's like action sci-fi movie.
That part.
Trish said Netflix trying to save money after shutting it down, shared accounts, canceling projects. The slap is the reason Will Smith got cut.
Yeah, because Netflix is bugging. Netflix think that they're cable TV and they want to charge $100 a month.
Them motherfuckers down 200,000 subscribers and they have decreased for the first time in ever, right?
Ever.
They're fucking fault. They're paying they're charging $20-something a month now for accounts. And if somebody else got your account, they're gonna charge you twice. Listen, when you got Peacock at $5 and you got Paramount and you got all these other streaming shows.
I think Showtime, HBO, some of them are like $7.99, $9.99.
And they're making good content. So what you charge me, I could get 4 fucking streaming channels for somebody else.
I mean, but if you think about it, like all of these streaming sites, if you think about it, every cable channel that we have is turning into its own app.
Yeah.
So you would end up paying more for all these subscriptions than you would if you had cable. Only thing is that cable doesn't offer every channel. So by the time you get HBO, Peacock, Hulu, Showtime, then you have ABC, and all of these channels and apps, you're paying $60, $70, $80, $90 in subscriptions a month. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
They get a Fire Stick and jailbreak that motherfucker.
Listen, it's ridiculous.
You're gonna hear that from me.
Right. That's allegedly.
Allegedly, what I heard.
What I heard is,
find somebody who could break it, and then they're supposedly, allegedly, you get.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how you do it. Like, I heard that you can just go online and download it, and there's a YouTube video to show you how to do it, but that's just rumored.
All right. Who's the next fucking celebrity? I think it's celebrity.
No,
Netflix about to go
chill. Netflix and chill on the couch. Blockbuster.
Damn.
Blockbuster. I miss Blockbuster.
What is this, right? Megan reveals Tory Lanez. Megan reveals Tory Lanez allegedly offered her $1 million to keep quiet. Says they were not sexual. Plus, court docs show Meg's ex, is that best friend?
Ex-best friend.
Ex-best friend, Kelsey texted Tory shot Meg. All right. So
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. I don't know if y'all know. Okay, so the Tory Lanez and the Meg shit. Rika said this was bound to happen to Netflix because they don't set budgets for their projects.
So they just dump the bag and expect. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, they need money.
Yeah,
they give the bag to everybody. Shit.
So
Tory Lanez and Meg the Stallion and one of her at the time best friends. Everybody know about the the shooting. But everybody was jumped on Meg's side. Everybody was bashing Tory, calling him, like, how the fuck you can shoot a black woman? How you can do this? We gotta protect our black women. So Tory Lanez caught a lot of slack. Everybody believed Meg before any evidence came out. Fast forward to the courtroom. The trial. The evidence is starting to look on a fence where Tory may be telling the truth. And then Meg started getting some slack, some reverse slack where, like a boomerang, it's starting to go back on her. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's what prompted her to do a Gayle King interview. Let me tell you something. If you famous and you black, and if your fucking situation is not ironclad, don't go interview a Gayle King. It's not gonna fucking work out. It's really not gonna fucking work out. And guess what? She's not gonna fucking help you. She's just gonna give you all thing Gayle King gonna do. She's gonna give you fucking rope and let you drown your goddamn self. Oh, damn, you ain't give some more rope. Oh,
what you gonna do is smile and nod. That's what she gonna do. Smile and nod.
If your fucking situation is not ironclad,
stay the fuck.
It's not 100%.
Stay away from Gayle. Okay.
Stay away from Gayle King, because listen, if you don't, Tina. if you got any holes in your shit, And you go to Gayle King, all them hoes coming out. All the fucking hoes coming out, yo.
It's making sense to everybody but Meg. We all know this. Nobody told Meg this. She don't know.
Yo,
Stay
like
away.
what the fuck was wrong with her to do that?
Listen, I feel like I need Tory to either go to jail or just like,
because I need to hear from this nigga.
Because this is like
order.
Thanksgiving leftovers. We're still eating it. Like, this story is 2 years old. They haven't even started trial yet, Merv.
Yeah,
they haven't even started.
Yeah, that's why I recanted. I said the evidence. They start looking at the evidence and being public evidence. The evidence is being public. You know, it's being before it was kind of keep it quiet. But like they're talking about, they couldn't find Tory, what fingerprint or what you call it on the gun
residue.
Shit.
He didn't have any gun residue on his
residue
on his fingers.
On his finger.
Yeah, and I don't think,
and then, hey, hold up, real quick. Then Gayle gonna ask her, "Have y'all had sex?" This motherfucker took 19 seconds. Say, "You mean like
sexual?"
The fuck you mean? I mean like you don't, yo.
And
Meg,
then she was like,
Meg. Come on, Meg.
The way you pop that thing, you don't know what she meant by
right.
Did y'all have relations?
Your name is Meg Thee Stallion. Your name is Meg Thee Stallion. We know where the fuck you come from. Ain't that dealing with sex? You understand the motherfucking question. You're not a goddamn virgin. Why the fuck is he so confused all of a sudden? You know why? Because you know Gayle King was about to set your ass up. If you black and you're in a situation, it could be holes in it, and dealing with you possibly got to go to court or the trial. And if you interview a Gayle King, just walk your ass to the fucking police station afterwards and say, turn in.
Right, Trey. Like you Bill Clinton, like what you mean? Sexual relations, like you mean like with sex? That's like somebody saying, do you eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich? You're like,
you mean like together? You mean like separate? Or you mean combine it together and eat it?
You mean with peanut butter? Like, first of all, I'm tired of
she fucked
Take us out the group chat. Okay, take us out the group chat. Whatever evidence. This is the reason why lawyers tell people to be quiet until you go to trial. Meg, whatever happened to her foot, she was on the floor tweeting while it was happening. This woman been talking the whole goddamn time. So whatever evidence that is or isn't there, we already know at this point, let us judge it. Because what more else could come out? There was no gun residue on his fingerprints, and I'm not trying to blame a victim. I'm just giving the facts of what we know, right? A lot of the times, a story can change. Me having a degree in television, I will tell you, don't ever believe a story when it first comes out, because a day or a week makes a big difference with information. So a lot of the times you're going to get more information about the story later on. And now it was her foot, then it was glass, then it was a bullet, then she was on the ground. At this point, I would like for her to shut up. I would like for her to stop talking.
And she admitted she lied, right?
She admitted she lied to protect them because they were black, and at that time there was a lot of BLM things happening, and she didn't want anybody to get killed or to get hurt. So her first initial knee-jerk reaction was to try to just say it was glass so that the cops don't wild out and shoot nobody and all of that stuff. And at this point, I need her legal team to say, Meg, please shut up. Stop doing these interviews, because what happens is now everybody... If I was Tory Lanez lawyer, I'm fine-tooth combing the hell out of that interview.
Yo.
And when she gets to the court and she gets on trial, I'm gonna re-ask her ass everything that Gayle asked her, and her answers better be the same.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because if it's not, I'm gonna say, okay, so you said it was glass because you didn't want anything to happen to Tory. You didn't want him to get shot or to get killed, but you're okay with him going to jail. Okay, so you didn't have any sexual relationships with him, but reads a picture of you bent over and he has his penis on your ass. Y'all didn't have sex though. Okay, So
Then
you
why?
mean
And why is that your ex best friend? If y'all didn't have sex, and they might be having sex.
and she has not said a word. She said a little bit in the beginning because Meg kept bringing her name up, but Kelsey has been very, very quiet. She has also lost friends because of this. There was somebody else that was there, EJ King, who has said, me and Meg are not friends anymore. There's no beef, but we're just not friends anymore. He's taking a high road. His name don't ever come up anymore. So it's just a lot of, I think even if he did something, right, with what's been said through the Twitter, there's at least a small amount of reasonable doubt. The fact that there was no gun residue on his hands. I don't care if Kelsey text her
Yeah, that
whatever
text
she
don't
texted
mean
her.
shit.
If that is the case, then why is the gun residue on her hands and not Tori's?
That text don't mean exactly. This whole shit got holes in it.
Like I'm not understanding. And if you are exactly, Trey, if you're lying to the police and then you go on national television and you're all up and through Beyonce's internet saying, I lied to the police. Why is not your legal team saying, Megan, be quiet?
And
It's
you,
not okay to say that you lied to the police for your safety. You are already on the ground, supposedly, allegedly shot in the foot. You ain't safe no more. So if that's the case, then say he did it, she did it, somebody did it. It could have been a ricochet. It could have been glass. Maybe it was a hard ass rock I tripped
or
on.
just say, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. They happened so fast. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm
Because
traumatized. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think what actually happened that night is not being said by her or by Tori. I think the real deal, Holyfield, is not being told. There is something that neither one of them has said. Kelsey, EJ, the bodyguard, Meg, Tori, supposedly Kylie. There's so many people that can give an account as to what happened. Maybe sort of. There's a video. Like, just be quiet. It is not working for her, except for on public opinion, which is what she really wants on her side, which
And
is
those
going
tears
to
don't mean
hurt.
shit.
It don't mean nothing, and it's going to hurt when they're trying to look for a jury, because you're everywhere. So if the jury has an opinion about the situation, they have to be honest and say, listen, I already have my opinion about the situation. I can't be on the jury. And it's going to take them a long time. And if it's a jury of her peers, that's going to be us.
Yeah.
And we have been all up and through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like, we know you've been talking since your foot was injured. You have been tweeting every thought that you have had about the situation. Shut up.
And every fucking time it comes up, her credibility decreases. People believe in her decreases. Had this trial happened a year ago, oh, Tori guilty as fuck.
Absolutely.
If it's a jury trial, Tori guilty as fuck.
Right.
Right now, yo, if this was a Vegas odds and you could bet what you think will happen, my money is that nigga getting acquitted.
Right. I think reasonable doubt is going to play a big part. Because there is, and if you know anything about courts, because this is how OJ got off. I mean, because he really didn't do it. Allegedly, if there is a millimeter, a little bit, like the tip of a pencil, reasonable doubt,
you gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go.
That's what you're supposed to do. The rule is that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But so if there's any, and that gun residue is really important, because if he was the one that shot her, then there should be more evidence of you just saying he did it. Because you got forensics, and people lie all the time. Shorty tried to lie on Chris Brown before Chris Brown was like,
I got receipts.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Let me send this information to Instagram. Send. Boom. Who did it now? So everybody would have believed Chris Brown did it, and he would have been back in jail, and we would be like, well, see, he did it. So we do know that it's very possible that you could say that he did it. And I think Meg really don't know who did it. I think that it was party, that she was probably drunk. That's another rumor that she's belligerent when she's drunk. So she may actually not know who shot her. And that is honest to say that. Say, you know what?
Yeah, better say that. Yeah. And what, hold up, where did this happen at?
This happened
what state?
In LA, California.
LA. Okay.
They were leaving Kylie Jenner's pool party.
Okay.
And she admitted, which is another reason why she should have shut the hell up. She admitted that she wanted to leave. Nobody else wanted to leave. So they started arguing. Girl. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. And then it causes all of us to do the main thing we don't want, which is to blame a victim or to criticize her story or to start fine-tooth combing everything she says to see whether we agree or we disagree. Now, everybody's a foot doctor and people are posting pictures of how many veins are in the foot. Whether she actually was injured or not. It was supposed to be by her Achilles heel. So I may not know much about sports, but I do know when players get injured in their Achilles heel, they got to sit the fuck down for at least a year. Mind you, she got shot in the foot by her Achilles heel, and she's already twerking two weeks later on stage.
Well, y'all, it's something called It's something called 2022 medical technology. So that don't mean shit. What we're used to. Okay,
right?
That don't mean shit, y'all.
So is she a mutant because did she heal herself like Wolverine? Like I don't. What happened?
Yeah, it's called medical tech. It's called 2022 medical technology. But here's the other thing, right? They got a gag order on Tory Lanez, right?
Yes.
Yo, Tory Lanez, tell Megan Thee Stallion, thank you very fucking much, because you can't say shit. She can say whatever she wants, but excuse me. Every time she's opened up her fucking mouth, or everybody else that's opened up her fucking mouth has been helping Tory ass. So this fucking gag order that they got on him, nigga, that shit's backfiring.
And it's so much to the point where they were at the same concert and he was supposedly breaking a the word is slipping my mind, where you can't be in close proximity of a person. Restraining order, because she had came off stage. The baby was next to perform. He was the baby's surprise guest. And he did not know where Meg Thee Stallion was backstage because it was a big ass concert. Someone saw him. Someone saw Meg. It got back to her. She filed that he broke the restraining order thing and ended up having to get reprimanded again and post bail again. Like, ma'am, what are you doing? If you didn't want
at that point, you trying to be petty because you know that nigga ain't like, Meg, you really in fear of your life? Meg, are you in fear of your life? Like I don't think she cares. He said this, both y'all in the fucking music industry.
But that was like Chris Brown and Rihanna. Like when that happened, a lot of the times people were like, can they be in the same space? Because they were both hot at the time. So they were both nominated for awards for shows. They were both performing at the time. So that was the thing. Like one of them would not have to be at the award show for the other one to go. It's just too much. I'm like, it's just too much. I think Meg at this point should just be quiet and let the evidence play out. She always gets upset on Twitter and says, I ain't gonna say shit no more. And then 2 days later, she's back. She's back to her Twitter fingers. Oh, he could do whatever, but the minute I say I do my interview with Gayle, now y'all don't believe me. It's like she reminds me of it though.
Yo, Meg, this is what the fuck I need you to do.
Shut up.
No. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, please.
But Meg, this is what I need you to do. I need you to go to a state where weed is legal. All right, I need you to find a state where weed is legal. All right, because I need you to have honest. I need you to have honest moment with yourself. I need you to go ahead, make the stallion, go to a state, got legal weed. I think with Colorado, LA. I need you to smoke one blunt so you can relax your mind. Make it, blunt is supposed to make your mind a little bit more alert. And I need you to watch your own fucking interview, your goddamn self, all the way through, and then come back on Twitter and tell us what your fucking opinion is. And matter of fact, this is what I want you to do. Cover your eyes up. I don't want you to look. I just want you to hear. And then at the end of the interview, if you didn't know that motherfucker, if you didn't know that was you, would you believe her? That's what the fuck I need you to do.
Right. Would you believe yourself?
Would you believe yourself?
She would say, yeah, because you're supposed to. But this is why I say protect Black women is low key shitting on Black men. I'm not saying that she is not a victim, and I'm not saying that anything did not happen to her, but it is very possible that she could either not know what's happening, and it seems like she really believes what she's saying. So I don't think that she's intentionally trying to lie. I just think that she may not honestly know, and is just going with what she feels and is sticking to it. That's her story. She's sticking to it. And I really don't think that she fully knows what has happened. I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. I ain't nobody.
Yeah. Sound like the only thing that sound like as of right now, based off the loose evidence that's floating out there in the meta world, sound like the only thing Tory did wrong was fuck her friend.
That's what he said. Only thing I'm really guilty of is messing with you and your friend. But I think messing with her might have been in the metaverse, because according to her, she ain't never. They
didn't have sexual contact, but it took you 19 seconds to fucking respond. Listen,
and all the Black women was like Megan.
All the Black women I know, if they ain't fuck somebody, you ask her, yo, you fuck him? Fuck no, girl, fuck wrong with you? Hell no, nigga. But it took you 19 seconds to say no.
She looked at the ground and was like, you mean sexual? No, I didn't have a sexual relationship with him. Okay, Meg. Okay, you didn't.
Yeah,
you didn't. Yeah. We believe you. Yeah. Okay, we believe you. Jump in the line.
Okay, Stallion. Okay, Stallion.
Right. Yeah. She is bent over with this man behind her. Next story. I can't with Meg. I can't with her.
Who we talking about now? All right, so.
Right, Trey.
What Trey put?
He said it depends on what you define as sex. Let a man try
to excuse. Yeah. Good luck.
Well, a man did. Bill Clinton. He said he did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah,
Bill ejaculated on her dress.
But he was of English descent. That might went over some of y'all heads. Think about it.
That's funny.
So Viola Davis says critics serve no purpose in response to backlash for her Michelle Obama portrayal. She isn't oblivious to criticism. The award-winning actress broke her silence on the backlash she received following playing Michelle Obama and the First Lady.
Yeah.
I can't remember what show is. I can't remember if it's on Netflix or.
I want to say it's on Showtime.
Showtime.
Yep, I can tell you in a second, but I believe it's on Showtime.
So Viola Davis got a lot of slack, got a lot of backlash. Mm-hmm. People saying that she was making all these funny lip expressions, these funny facial expressions. Mm-hmm. It was like, she just did a horrible job with that role. She disrespected Michelle with that role. Like those comments saying, I like Viola Davis, I fuck with her, but I can't fuck with her on that role. Like, she has really gotten criticized like a motherfucker for how she portrayed Michelle Obama in the show The First Lady. I mean, the movie The First Lady. From my understanding, she, and correct me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, I thought I heard that she spoke with Michelle Obama about try to get some tips while speaking to her.
We are talking
About
about
the will.
Viola Davis.
Yeah, Viola Davis.
We are talking about Viola Davis. We're not talking about some rinky-dink actress who just happened to stumble upon one of her biggest roles. We are talking about Viola Davis, one of the greatest actresses alongside Angela Bassett, right? So I'm sure if we know Michelle Obama, even just a little bit, we know that she would have had some input in how she's portrayed in a movie. And I'm sure that they wouldn't have allowed any actress to play Michelle Obama without at least getting her
Without
okay,
a talking
or
to him.
picking an actress that can really, really do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not like Flex playing Michael Jackson. That was a bad idea. We're talking about Viola Davis playing Michelle Obama. That took thought. I'm sure they already wanted her. I'm sure she was probably asked a long time ago. This is not a rinky dink actress. Like, come on, y'all. Not even Viola Davis can get some grace. Like, come on. Like,
And there were some people that was like in her defense, right? They went and took pictures of Michelle Obama and her facial expressions, and it lined it up with Viola Davis facial expressions, and it
yeah.
was like, y'all, have y'all not fucking been paying it? It was like, have y'all not been paying attention to the first lady? She does have different kind of facial expressions. She does her lips and her smile and her cheeks
Yeah.
does look. She does make it where it looks kind of weird. Like depends on what she's like. If she's upset about something or something that bother her, or she's like low key trying to play it off, but
Right.
not really trying to play it off. She does make like these kind of crazy looking smiles, lip
Mm-hmm.
form some kind of way. And when I look at the pictures, I mean, she did. You know what I'm saying? She has
She
a
looked
lot
great.
of different expressions depending on what the subject matter is. And being a first lady and your husband black, you black, you not. I'm pretty sure that a lot of times she had to bite her fucking lip, bite her tongue,
Mm-hmm.
and for her the way she expressed that without actually saying it was through her fucking face.
And you got to know the story to really understand the facial expressions. Like people just like Michelle, but they don't really know the story, right? She's talked about a lot of the times as she was first lady, how she had to keep her mouth quiet. And there'll be a lot of times that outside of the Oval Office, her and Barack had some real conversations, and she would be like, nigga, this what we doing with the world? Like there would be a lot of times, even Obama with Barack would be like, even as the president, I still had to be a husband. I still had to deal with putting my wife and my children in a situation neither one of them wanted to be in.
Hmm.
And we want Obama, we want Michelle to be the next president. Michelle was like, I don't even want to do politics with y'all no more. I just want to go on the beach. Like, so
Right.
she said this so many times. Like, I'd rather do my work with the podcast or with the book or philanthropy. I'd rather do it another way. I am not gonna be y'all first lady. Stop asking me. It's nice. I appreciate it. I love y'all too. Thank you very much. However, comma, I don't want to be in politics anymore. I didn't even really want to be in politics when my husband ran for president. Like I was
Um.
okay when he stopped at what was he, senator before president, right? I was
Mhm.
cool there.
Yeah.
Like then he came to me and said he wants to be president. I was like, why? So I had to trust him. So I think Viola Davis is going to do amazing in this role. She talks a lot about how she gets a lot of criticism from black actors. A lot of the criticism that she gets is from her own kind. She spoke about that as well, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate because we also about Viola Davis. I think she's an
Right.
amazing actress.
So I will say something, and I think a lot of this criticism ain't really about her facial expression of mockery of Michelle Obama or her portrayal of how she acted and her portrayal of Barack Obama. I mean Michelle Obama. Um, One thing I noticed, especially from watching Snowfall, I think people just don't feel Viola Davis is pretty enough,
They don't. She said that too.
attractive enough
Yeah,
to
she said
play
that.
to play that kind of a role representing Michelle Obama. So it's like if when you're an actress and you on that screen, if especially it seems like it's even worse coming from black people. If we don't feel like you're attractive, and I think it's worse for with black actresses, not really actors, but black actresses. And we don't feel like, and this isn't about colorism. This is straight about attractiveness. If you don't seem like you play the part, or you don't seem like you look the part as far as this highly attractive model looking person,
Yeah.
that's in the leading role of a TV show or a movie, criticism comes about that, just about that in general. So now you put Viola Davis, who people don't feel like she's the supermodel, playing Michelle Obama, who's
Mm-hmm.
got this. We got Michelle Obama up, high up there in the black community.
Yep.
So with this grace and the first lady and blah blah blah, they went into the goddamn movie already probably looking, already low expectation, already looking with shit, because they probably didn't like Viola Davis. They probably felt some kind of way about Viola Davis playing it when they first heard about it before they even seen the damn movie.
Yeah, she said that she overheard some actresses. She didn't want to name drop, but she overheard some actresses, black actresses, saying that they didn't think she was pretty enough to play the character in How to Get Away with Murder.
See, and let me tell
She
you,
overheard them saying this. They didn't know she was hearing them.
but Becca, I didn't hear none of that. I haven't heard any. This shit is just me. I'll tell you where this is coming from,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't hear nothing about that. But anybody that's watching Snowfall, Franklin's girlfriend has been, when she first was on the scene, was getting killed, criticized wise,
Mm-hmm.
because of the way she looked. Like I wasn't hearing shit about acting. I wasn't hearing shit about. Only thing I heard was like, yo, she don't look good enough to be a leading lady on this show, because Franklin's the main character. So if Franklin's the main character, she's the girlfriend.
Yeah.
They was cool. They was cool with Melody,
Yeah.
but now they ain't cool with her because supposedly she's not like this supermodel looking chick. She looks like just an average around the way.
Yeah.
So if they took somebody like Naomi Campbell or somebody like that played the first lady, I don't think and had those same facial expressions, I don't think we'd have had all this goddamn backlash that she's catching.
Right.
And that's crazy.
Very crazy, because these are supposed to be her peers. These are other black actresses that already have it hard. And for her to overhear that from people that I'm sure smiled in her face at the parties is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And she's said it. She's dealt with it all her career, all her life, even as a kid, being poor. She's always dealt with it. And it just sucks that she's probably going to kill this role. She's probably going to do amazing at it. And they're gonna have egg on their face. Like, she did great. She did great. People had all that shit to say about J-Lo playing Selena. They was like, why? Why is she playing? She's not even Mexican. She's Puerto Rican. But she killed Selena. Nobody else could play that role but J-Lo.
Yeah.
Nobody else could be Malcolm X but Denzel. You have those situations. So this may be a situation where when you watch it, you forget that she's Viola Davis and like, damn, she really is Michelle Obama. She may do amazing at this role. And they can all shut up about it.
Yeah.
Because they mad they didn't get the role.
So, hey Viola, I'm pulling for you.
Right.
Fuck them haters. Go kill that shit. Because I think you could do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She really is, Nick. She really is. Like, she don't get her flowers. She was amazing in Fences with Denzel. Just she's really good.
Yeah. I mean, she really has killed majority of her roles that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
All the ones I've seen. So
she's done really good. She's done really well.
Yeah. All right, who's next? All right. So,
Uh,
this, Becky, you watch sports at all? Do you watch sports at all?
I don't watch the commentaries. I do watch basketball games, but that's about it. I
Are
don't
you
watch
familiar
any.
with the Ben Simmons shit?
I don't. Yeah. Um.
Don't worry,
Somewhat.
I can carry this one. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
You
I
got
carry this one.
it.
All right, so
I
Jamie
do know a
Foxx.
little. I do know a little bit about that back and forth, Jamie and
Okay,
Steve. Yeah.
so all right, so Ben Simmons have not played professional basketball in over a fucking year since last year when he got eliminated out the playoffs. When he got eliminated out the playoffs with Philadelphia, it was no call of injury. All right, nobody, it was no announcement of injury or anything like that. But Philadelphia, everybody blamed Ben as a major reason for Philly losing. He got scared. He blah blah. He didn't perform. All right. So when the new season came, he didn't come. He didn't come to the team. He was like, "I'm done with Philly. I'm done with the players. I'm blah blah blah." So he sat out. People don't like the fact that he sat out, but they was like, okay. They kind of give him a little bit of a leeway. But they criticized him, but it wasn't that bad. He got traded to the Nets for James Harden. So everybody expected him to go to the Nets, start playing, and expect the Nets to make a strong playoff run. This nigga don't play with the Nets.
Damn.
So I think
was he on the bench?
I think no, he was on the bench. So at first it was like, well, they're gonna play in Philadelphia, so they probably gonna keep him out until after Philadelphia. After Philadelphia, we were thinking, okay, maybe try to get his conditioning. He ain't played, but he kept missing week after week after week. And it was like, also he got a back issue. He's not playing because he got back problems. They're like, well, he'll be back for the playoffs. So he missed the beginning of playoffs. Then he said, okay, we have. He expects to make his debut in Game 4. Game 4 came, still didn't play. So Stephen A. Smith has been talking trash about him the whole. Well, a lot of people have, but Stephen A. Smith has been going in. So after he didn't play in Game 4 and the Nets got swept, lost all 4 games, Stephen A. Smith said Ben Simmons is the most. He said Ben Simmons is weak and the most pathetic. I think he said he's an athlete or basketball player he's ever seen in his life, in history. So Jamie Foxx spoke out against that to Stephen A. Smith. So Jamie Foxx issue was he didn't like the fact about Stephen A. Smith being so critical of him in public, in the public eye. It was more like we got enough black on black criticism. We got enough, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get that from the white people, gonna get this from the others. We got enough of that already.
Right.
Why are you going so hard on Ben Simmons and calling him weak and pathetic and saying he's the most pathetic person or athlete you ever seen in history?
Isn't that what he does? He's always yelling at somebody.
Nick J, you're a Philly fan, so I don't know. Y'all probably gonna be a little bit biased. So right now, I'm not even talking about the sports part about it. I understand what Jamie Foxx is saying. I don't have a problem with Jamie Foxx is saying because Jamie Foxx is not talking from the sports part of what Ben Simmons did not do. Jamie Foxx is more speaking on the fact and we talked about him before. It's like, we go so hard in on each other when we fuck up.
Yeah.
So it was just Jamie talking more about the fact of more protection. Let's criticize.
Like you're doing too much.
Let's hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
He ain't not said about holding accountable. This is like, now you going too far in. You're going too in. That's all Jamie Foxx was saying. But Stephen A. Smith responded. And Stephen wasn't mad. I read it. He was like, he agreed with Jamie as far as like, yes, we should protect each other. I don't have I don't have a I don't have a problem with protecting each other. And he went, he went and talked about uh more detail what it had to do with Kyrie and Ben as far as like basketball. But Jamie was just talking about protecting the black man or protecting each other or not go so hard at each other
Yeah.
in the public view. That's all Jamie was talking about. He wasn't defending Ben Simmons, the basketball player. Jamie Foxx was speaking up as Ben Simmons, the
Doing
black man.
Yeah. But doesn't Stephen A. Smith always do that? Isn't he very overly critical?
No, that's just Stephen being Stephen. But
right.
he he has gone in on comedians trying to hold a sports commentator about dogging on an NBA player. Jamie sounded like, keep my player name out your mouth. Oh, but yeah, that's Stephen A. Smith. Normally, like, yeah, he always go in. But he has been going in extra hard on Ben. And sports wise, rightfully fucking so. Because I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck he hurt his back at. Nobody knows how the fuck he hurt his back. He haven't played basketball. Last time I played basketball, he was 100% healthy.
And then came back with an injury?
After he was traded to Brooklyn. Now he got a back
maybe
problem.
That hurt his back. That trade hurt his back.
So yeah.
But I get it though. I get it because a lot, I am familiar with Stephen A. Smith just being, overly excited about, his commentary on sports. And there's been a lot of times where he's popped up in the news just doing too much. So I can see it. But I mean, of all people, Jamie Foxx, like come on now. That's a random person to come against Stephen A. Smith and tell him, yo, my man, chill. You're a little too critical right now. Just be easy on him. Of all people, Jamie Foxx. He refused to play when he was here too. So it seems like Ben Simmons just wants to go. He collects his checks from each team.
Ching ching.
he's the new Thanos, collecting checks instead of rings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, see, then, right. Yeah. Stephen A. Smith dogs on everyone that is not Kobe. That was the only player he loved.
Or Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that
right,
dude.
So let's go to the next thing. So Ice Cube has made, so Elon Musk, is Musk, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Elon Musk bought Twitter for $43 billion.
Which is pocket money. That's money that he found in the couch, dusty.
Right.
Yeah, that's money. That's the money he found in his pants before he washed clothes. Like,
so
money he had.
Ice Cube has made one request to Elon Musk since he owns Twitter now. Free at last. Free at last. Elon Musk, take off my shadow ban, homie.
Free Ice Cube. Hashtag free Ice Cube.
Hey.
That is funny. That is funny.
I didn't know that nigga was banned. Did y'all know that nigga was banned?
Nah. But a lot of what I'm hearing though is a lot of Black artists and Black content creators are starting to talk about Instagram and Twitter shadow banning them for whatever reason. Now that Twitter is about to go private and you have to pay for that, right? That's what Elon Musk was saying, is that he wants Twitter to become a subscription type social media, so that way it can be more free speech. It's not as regulated.
Oh, I don't know.
That was part of his agreement to wanting to buy Twitter. But I also feel like there's another reason why that hasn't been publicized.
Okay, gotcha. Shit, Nick just said she don't know either, and she followed that nigga. Damn.
I haven't seen
So,
what
um,
he do to get shadow banned.
but the flip side of it, and I'm gonna say this, we ain't gonna dive on it because I don't like talking about goddamn politics. But the flip side of it is that nigga Trump may come back on Twitter, and this won't be that nigga be able to say what the fuck he want. And this same nigga that pumped up a riot using Twitter.
Yes.
So I mean, we're gonna see what the fuck gonna happen with this Twitter shit, yo. We're gonna see what, but free Ice Cube, goddamn it, free Ice Cube, take the shadow ban off. Take the shadow ban off.
It says that Elon Musk wants to buy Twitter because he wants to promote free and open speech. He wants it to be an essential place for sharing viewpoints. He's trying to make it like a Reddit. He said, I think it's important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech. But I don't think free speech is the main reason. Because that means to me that I can go on Twitter and say whatever I want to say about the Jews, whatever I want to say about the LGBTQIA plus community. I can say whatever I want about Black women. I can say whatever I want about Black men. I can say whatever I want about children. If for those who are on Twitter, there's a lot of videos that are allowed on Twitter that are not allowed on Facebook and Instagram. Pornographic videos, violent videos, more so than Facebook and Instagram. Like,
so it's really about to get wild now.
It's really about, especially if somebody's paying, right? If somebody's paying to be on Twitter, like if he makes it a paid type of app, and people pay their money to be on that app, they're going to now say, I've paid money to be here. Isn't it the reason why you bought this free speech? So I see this going left very quickly. It's going to be that one person, I guarantee you, is going to be Trump or maybe one of his friends, what they call them, the something boys.
Yeah,
one of the people. Remember. Yeah, it's probably going to go on there and start ranting and raving about Obama. They're going to want to know if Obama's fingernails is real. They're going to do all stupid shit on Twitter just to bother.
You got porn on Twitter?
Yeah.
God damn. Oh yeah, shit about the wild out.
Yeah.
Damn. Straight up porn on Twitter?
Yeah, like when those leaked videos of men's private parts and things like that, when they leaked
of who?
Men's private parts.
Meg Thee Stallion?
Men, y'all.
Oh.
When there's been all these leaked videos.
I'm about to get excited. I'm about to sign for Twitter right now.
No, sir.
And follow Meg.
All of these leaked videos that you see blurred out on like Facegram and Facegram. You see that? I made a new app. Facebook or Instagram. They are full blown on Twitter. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Twitter is, and then Black Twitter is even worse. It's worser. Black Twitter is even worser. Yeah. It's a Black Twitter.
And people go in there advertise their porn too? That sounds like OnlyFans.
Yes.
Shit.
You can link the page.
And if that shit is wild now, we got a private billionaire that owns that shit that's all about the damn shit. Yo.
Right. And then we got Cuba Gooding with his strip club party. It's lit.
Yo, it's about to be lit.
It's about to be lit. It's about to be lit.
Damn. I did not know all that shit was going on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter's new advertising site for OnlyFans. Damn, crazy. That's why I worth so much goddamn money. I was wondering why the fuck that you had to buy a shit for $43 million. Well, I'm not really on Twitter like that, so I didn't know all that shit was going on.
I think it was $52 and some change per share. So just imagine, carry the one. And he says that he doesn't want to be on any of the boards that make decisions. Like he wants to just be the money person. Like he's not gonna spearhead a lot of the stuff. He just wanted to buy it to allow Trump to go back on there and wild out. Pretty much.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn this shit into a trio.
Hey,
Turn this shit into a trio. Three the hard way. Three the hard way.
hey. What's up, Tina?
Hey guys,
What's going on with you?
Ah, I'm in the middle.
tired.
Goodbye. So silly.
Merv get on my nerves. He said, I'm in the middle.
Ew. What's up, Tina?
Yo, what up? You good?
I'm tired, but today is my Friday. So,
Okay,
Okay.
we make sure you get some goddamn sleep tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah, you look tired.
I know. I usually be all right, but this week, I didn't bounce
I'm
back at
struggling.
all. Girl, I
Okay.
could go to sleep now. Like,
I believe you. One long blink. That's it. It'll be tomorrow.
one look,
Hey, for
right,
real.
like right now. Like, I'm tired.
Merv too. Merv gonna knock out after this pod.
Oh yeah, as soon as this shit over, I'm night night, nigga.
You gonna
I
put on
gotta
my
get some coffee.
Yeah, fucking coffee. I'm drinking something to go to sleep.
You know, I still be tired with the coffee, but then it's like under a low key wire. Like I'm tired as hell, but I can't go to sleep. That's how coffee make me feel. Like I can't go to sleep. I want to, but it won't let me. That's how.
like a baby. How a baby be fighting sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But other people drink coffee. They be like, woo, 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 like, but not me. I be like, yo, I want to go to sleep, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get back to celebrity bullshit. The next thing we have Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy Burris wants Will and Jada Pinkett Smith to join the fucking franchise.
Oh.
Boo.
Is Jada a housewife?
Let's be objective.
That
That's
part, because she
fucking
really could be. She really Jada could be Real Husbands of Hollywood with Kevin Hart.
Yep.
Is Will on that? Will is on. Is he on that?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. It was
He's
not on
not.
that.
I could see him on that. I could see Will on that.
No,
Yeah,
I can see him on this shit right here. Their
No, I
whole,
can't see him on the Housewives.
their whole
It's
goddamn. He might as well collect money off that shit. He's being forced to do shit any goddamn way.
the husbands of Hollywood. I could see him on because he jokey joke like the rest of them.
yeah, he could be
He
funny.
ain't jokey joke no more. Y'all seen that nigga the last couple of years. That's why he played that goddamn King Richard part so goddamn well.
But can
That's
you
what.
just tell you? Can you just see Kevin Hart cracking jokes on Will talking about Jada? I could just see that on that show. I'd be
Yeah,
dying.
So y'all
yeah.
can't see Jada Pinkett on Real Housewives?
No,
I could see Jada on there. I can't see
Y'all
Will
crazy as
on
hell. Y'all
there.
can't see Jada on that shit.
Kenya will eat Jada alive.
Yeah, Kenya will eat Jada alive.
She will give her one good read. Bring Nene back. Nene will go in on
I'm
Jada.
all for it. Yo, I think this. Listen, Candy
No.
wants this. Y'all don't have no faith in Candy. She's been on this for so long. She should know
And
what.
she's not even a popular one. So who
Candy?
cares what she wants?
No, Candy.
She been on there the longest, but she's not the most popular.
She might not be the most popular, but I think she got some influence on that goddamn shit.
She definitely does. She
She
definitely
does.
Yeah, she
I could
definitely
see Jada on there, but Will not fit. He don't even fit in with the husbands that's on that
Nene
show.
Will could be on Real Housewives.
I would want to
I
see.
can't
I
even
would
see
want
Will
to see
chilling
Jada
with
on
Todd. I just can't see it.
I would definitely
That's
want to see Jada on this shit.
That's true. I'm not
So
sure
what?
what her
Okay,
angle is though for that,
what
except
her
just
angle is
because
more
they
viewership,
will do Housewives
more
of
viewership.
Los Angeles, but I think we've
Well,
seen
she
enough.
not from Atlanta. Is she from Atlanta? She not from Atlanta.
No,
I don't think that
but
really
joining the
matters.
franchise, they could be another city. They could be Housewives of Los Angeles or something like that. They could do that of California or whatever. They could do that. That would be easy. But nah, I think we have seen enough of Will and Jada. They should go back to just smiling on the red carpet, or
They
I don't
not.
know.
I
Well,
wouldn't. All right. Well, I'm all. I think they should snatch Jada ass on because she want to be on goddamn TV. She want to talk all the business. So you might as well get fucking paid for it. She wanna.
She
She
got the
wanna be
red
part
table
of that.
talk. How many times we need to see her?
Yeah, I don't want to see her no more.
Ain't they
It just,
launching a new season of Red Table Talk?
I
Yeah.
stopped
She might.
watching a while ago. It got to be too much. In the very beginning, I watched it because it was really, really good episodes. But it came to feel like, I don't know, it was just too traumatic. Like every episode was something heavy and something traumatic, or somebody's crying, and all you see was Willow like, wow, oh,
Candy. Ricky said
that's
Candy is
very
boring.
true. Girl, get out of here.
Ricky said Candy is
Yeah.
boring. Them on that show don't make any sense. Um, Tazon said that would be a step below for Will and Jada to join that show. They already can't get no lower. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Cause when you watch Housewives of Atlanta, they are like upcoming entrepreneurs. Like they trying to bring something new to the table. They try like Candy opened the old lady gang restaurant. Like somebody is always opening. Anybody on reality TV is trying to do something new.
Yeah.
Like on Love or Hip Hop, they trying to be the strippers are trying to be rappers. Like, and the only person that was successful with that was Cardi B. Everybody else is
Stevie J was
unsuccessful.
on there. Was already established on there.
Who?
That's why he did. That's why his storyline wasn't even about his music because it was already corny. His storyline was about the chicks,
Yeah,
his baby
hey,
mother who
that's
didn't
what made
have
me watch
nothing of her
them.
own, and
That's
Jocelyn.
that's what made me
When
watch
you
them.
already established on there, now they gotta make up a storyline that's gonna have drama.
Well, then they could definitely add Jada because Will is the established one.
She wouldn't even fit with them though. It'd be really weird. I'm sure that
First
they
of
would.
all, they not. I don't even think they're in Will's tax bracket.
They
That's why
really
I just said not Will. Will is established, but they could definitely add Jada.
But she would
They,
have to be there. Housewives. I mean, because they already got somebody who don't have nobody. That's Kenya. Like they already got people that fit the narrative of that who don't even fit the storyline of the show. So
right.
well,
they
they
don't need
all
another one.
well shit now add their ass so they won't be in the public eye. God damn it. That's all I'm saying. All right, all right, Becca. These last three you gonna have to what it was that well hopefully Tina know those because you have to carry me on these.
All right. So the Syracuse police officers detained an 8-year-old boy for allegedly stealing a bag of Doritos. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen the picture and see that they got this 8-year-old hemmed up. So supposedly it was him this in this store. The owner called the cops. And the 8-year-old that was detained supposedly was not the one that did it. But if you look at the video, they're roughing this little boy up. It wasn't like how they have done the older men is like they have his hands behind him, but he's not arrested. They're just like holding his hands. And you see of that stuff. Um can you guys see me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're recording him and all of that stuff. So basically over a bag of potato chips. So what they did was they ended up sending this boy back to his parents. So they didn't arrest him or bring him to the jailhouse, but they arrested him and sent and brought him back to his father. His father initially was happy, right? They were happy that they brought the son home, that the son wasn't hurt. Of course, he was crying and screaming. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. They were very, he was very happy that his son was alive and his son was home. He did not know how his son was treated until somebody posted the video.
Oh shit.
So, right.
So they
So,
mad that they restrained the son. That the son
so
got restrained without handcuffs.
So what they felt should have done is just like take the kid to the side, talk to him, and not arrest him. Not you know they didn't bring him to jail. They brought him to his parents' house, which is good. But you could tell that they were really rough on this child. And everyone is like, he's an 8-year-old kid. It's only for some potato chips. Why are you roughing this little boy up? But what has happened since then is when you look at the video, I think this is a situation where people might have just reacted emotionally and maybe not have looked at everything that was happening, because when the store owner called the cops actually did the right thing. They didn't arrest him. They didn't handcuff him at all. They brought him back to his family, his father, because he's 8, he's a minor, so they can't arrest him without the parent there anyway. But a lot of people were really, really upset just looking at the video. It is hurtful watching this little boy being hemmed up by the cops with his arms behind him, and he's screaming, "It wasn't me! It wasn't me!" Of course, the guy recording it is yelling at the cops, "Get off of him! What are you doing? What?" And the cop is like, "Yo, mind your business. Put the camera down. Mind your business." Like, he was 8.
Mind your business. Mind your
He's stealing
business.
some chips. Like, it was a white cop, of course, so everybody got emotionally connected to it, and it was the play it, but we can't.
Hey, Becca, you gotta get that. You gotta get up there internet. You got the AOL dial up.
See, that's why I was asking if y'all could see me. I don't know what's going on.
We can see you now. So
Okay.
let me tell you why motherfuckers is upset. All right. Yeah, I know you just said the cop did what they're supposed to do. Yo, that kid shouldn't have been roughed up at all.
Y'all kill me.
Huh?
Y'all kill me.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you why. And this is the thing that motherfuckers don't understand. Like, if you treat everybody the same fucking way, we wouldn't be giving niggas passes. It's not that we don't believe. It's not that we are oblivious to right or wrong. It's just like, yo, treat everybody the fucking same. We had that white boy kill 8 black people in the fucking church. He's like 14, 15. You took him to Burger King and bought him fucking food. But
Let me ask you a question though.
Black kid, you fucking right. If I'm the fucking father, I'm ready to fucking spaz.
Right.
That's the fucking
And he
difference.
didn't even know
Does
what
the video
cops brought
does
him.
the video show? I didn't see the video, but does it show from the door, like when the police walked in, or it
No.
only shows when the child is being restrained?
Yeah, when the child is being
Okay,
restrained.
so one, we don't know if he was resisting or he was trying to run from the cops when they came. That's one thing we don't know, because that could have been a strong possibility that he saw the cops coming and he tried to run, and then he told me, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me." I'm keeping an open mind because I work with kids. I work with behavioral youth where we had to restrain them if they did something wrong. Bump a bag of chips. It could have been cursing the teacher out or throwing paper or something like that, and they would still act up like that. So it's not, oh, they ate, they should get a pass. A restraint is a restraint. Staff done been bit by 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds. You gotta restrain them. So if you sit here, you trying to run from the cops and they trying to talk to you, ask you, did you do this, or they need you to stand right here, but you scared because you did the shit. You go and start acting out. No, I ain't do it. And now they gotta get you. But he looked up. They did the right thing. They did a
But
restraint, but they didn't put him in no cuffs, and they reached out to his family as they should.
I haven't seen the video.
Yeah.
So I'm going on with Becca saying that he was roughed up. What I'm saying is, I'm not. Yo, when white people's being arrested or in trouble, it's a major difference when black people being arrested in trouble. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to give the kid a pass. What I'm saying, the people that's up, if anybody is bothered by it, it's because when it's somebody white, they handle it totally fucking different. They handle this shit totally fucking different. Most time when there's a black shooter, that nigga don't get arrested. That nigga's getting shot.
Okay, but this ain't that. These are cops who did the right thing. They restrained child, not in handcuffs, and they brought the child home. So at this point, what's wrong with what they did?
I say,
and y'all say he not small 8. That was a thick kid.
Like I said, I haven't seen the video. What I'm saying, if he was roughed up, handcuffed, and put in handcuffs, I say he should have been roughed up. But I'm saying, if he was roughed up, handcuffed, and put in handcuffs, I say he should have been roughed up. But I'm saying, if he was roughed up, handcuffed, and put in handcuffs, I say he should have been roughed up. hell yeah, people was gonna be shitting if they roughed up 8.
What do you consider rough though? That's my thing. What do you consider
I
rough?
was in the video, so I can't go back and forth with you intelligently. That's why I'm speaking in general. I said if he's being roughed up and people's upset, the reason why people are upset is because it roughed up a 8-year-old black kid when it's white people that do similar crimes. The treatment is different. I haven't seen the video. I can't go back and forth with you. I'm just speaking in general. So if people's upset from seeing that video and seeing a kid being roughed up, that's why people's upset. That's why black people's upset.
I mean, I get it. But like I said, I've worked in a field where you had to restrain children, and I know their strength. And it ain't because they ate. Their strength is a lot. And yes, they scared of this and the third, but it is what it is. I don't want to hear, oh, they traumatized. You actually been stealing. What about that? Why are we dismissing that?
He wasn't a stealer. Remember?
I thought it was he stole that shit. He just said he didn't do it.
Becca said it turned out he wasn't stealing.
No, the bag of chips was stolen, but supposedly it was another kid that did it. It wasn't him. They didn't grab the other kid at all. There was another kid that vouched like it wasn't him. But this particular cop was stealing this one kid. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but Tina gone.
I don't know. I think somebody, she's at work, so I think somebody would have said something. But yeah, so there was another kid there that said it wasn't him. But the cop also was like, what if he was in your house and he was doing something to you? Would you want me to let him go? So the cop, I think the person who was recording it was actually antagonizing the cop. It wouldn't have been a big of a thing if that dude that was recording wasn't yelling at the cop. Because yes, he's 8. He's gonna resist. He don't want to be he's thinking he's about to be arrested. He's probably have heard stories about the cops and what they're doing to people, because this was, a situation where the white cop has him up. So visually it looks bad. But I don't think that bringing him home to his parents was the right thing to do. They didn't arrest him. They didn't press no charges. They wasn't trying to arrest him for 25 cents or whatever for the chips, But again, it just looked bad, and people went right back to Black Lives Matter. And what if this could have went another way? What if that kid, kicked the cop in his knee, spit on him, grabbed his gun? Like, it could have went so many other ways. Right. Luckily it didn't, but it still got people upset because white cop, black kid.
Yeah, that's always going to be with the police, especially as a white cop. That's, as of right now, it's going to be a while before black people look at that and not get triggered.
Absolutely.
That's just the current mind state we are in right now. In America. All right, let's go to the next one.
Have y'all seen this? Former Making the Band star Chopper is arrested on trafficking charges.
Sex
trafficking. And I like Chopper too. That was my favorite person.
You got to put that in there, sex trafficking.
For sex trafficking charges. So supposedly this was if y'all do remember Chopper, he was actually one of the good ones, but he got arrested for supposedly trying to be a pimp. And first thing they went to was, if Diddy wasn't stealing his money, he wouldn't have to do this.
Yo, he was so mad when he got the band tatted on him, and Diddy tried to disperse of the group. Wait, yeah. How do you try to be a pimp though? Who told on him?
Yeah, he was trying to.
Who was he sex trafficking?
Here in Charlotte. He was trying to do something here in Charlotte. But when they went, so the internet, black people, we can't take certain things too seriously. So if you look at the comments underneath the post, everybody's like, I blame Diddy. This is Diddy's fault. Diddy should have gave him his money. And then of course it was like, see, Diddy making people go walk the mile for some cake. now they gotta do sex trafficking to get some money. I was like, yo, this is a serious issue, and all they could think about is how they somehow connected Sean Puffy Diddy Love Combs into this man's sex trafficking here in Charlotte.
Because nobody's really been successful that's been under Bad Boy. They all done got into some shit.
It's so crazy.
And they all struggling or they all look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
And the ones who made it out because they was no longer rocking with him. Mary stopped rocking with him at one point, and her life moved on. I don't think Kim was ever signed under them. So they careers was successful. Now you got Faith out here fucking with her godson. Her godson.
So it happened. So it happened basically the way it normally does. It was an undercover cop in Nevada who posed as a sex worker. They connected somehow through social media, and the point was for her, whoever this person was, to make some money. They were speaking through social media, and they met, and then that's when he got arrested for sex trafficking. I was
what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, okay, hold up. What he did is sick, but before I get to that, if you commit any crime, if you're part of the criminal world in any way, why the fuck are y'all trying to conduct business on social media?
Because that's where people are. Everybody's on social media right now. Everybody's on social media. Wow. You would have somebody's social media information before you have their phone number. There's no need to have their phone number. You can text through social media. You can exchange videos through social media. You can now do video chats through social media. So you really can get connected to a lot of people through social media without ever having their legitimate phone number. And what happened is when he was trying to convince this person to be to be their pimp, he said it in such a way. He was like, you could be part of my team. I can make you join my stable of women. Like he was really pitching this undercover cop.
So undercover cop was a female that he was trying to. Okay.
Yeah.
But do she got physical evidence besides him talking?
Yeah, the fact that he tried to solicit her sex through social media.
No, I think she's asking. I think she's asking. Does it any evidence from other females? Did he have women in his possession, like locked away in a basement?
They supposedly have other videos and pictures of him pimping and doing prostitution through social media, trying to get this business started through social media, like hitting girls up, like, hey, I got a proposition for you. He's not selling girls. He's trying to get girls to have sex for money. Like He's trying to be Jamie Foxx and play his stuff. No.
He's just really trying to be a pimp. He's not selling
it's hard.
13-year-old.
Yeah.
He's not selling 13-year-old girls. It's like he's talking to grown women.
Yeah, no, they're not underage. They're
so he's really trying to be a pimp.
Yeah, he's trying to
be a pimp.
Yes.
I'll be goddamn. That nigga's really trying to be a damn pimp. Holy shit. That's Diddy.
Good luck with that.
That's
Put
Diddy
the picture back up. Put the picture back up.
All right, hold up.
Look at this picture, y'all. If you wanted to be a sex worker, would this be your pimp? No. No.
That's 2022 pimp.
Yeah, them girls must be like 2021.
Yeah, that's 2022 pimp.
18, 19. And then there's one old one on the team.
That's how they dress, and that's how pimps dress in today's time.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
Let's see. Murder trying to build a deep web connection to buy anything.
Was he getting tips from Mark? Mark caught a stray on this. I'm sorry, Mark. Mark
Yeah,
Right.
hey, we definitely be looking through our kids' goddamn cell phones these
Man, the
days.
only way to save your kid, honestly, out here in society today is don't let them be on social media and don't give them a cell phone, which is not going to happen. So, good luck.
Oh,
Good
she got to
luck.
use TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I would.
It's nothing you could do. I don't care how much you try to monitor and monitor and monitor as a parent. You want to know why? Because we got away with hella shit. We found a way to get around mad shit. And now they have more access. So what makes you think your kid ain't going to be smarter than what we was when we was younger to get around shit?
Yeah. You got to be real. You got to be very, very, very careful. I was
So
someone.
unless you're going to take, and you can hide apps, right? You know, Beck, you can hide apps. So I could put I could be a kid and hide an app on my phone. You don't even know that shit there.
True. The next celebrity.
Black China.
Oh, why she look like that though?
She like Elvira from the movie. Black China reportedly testifies and says she was just joking when she pointed a gun, an unloaded gun at Rob Kardashian's head. So I'm
Well,
not
did
sure.
he know she was joking?
Well, if you guys don't know the story, she is suing the Kardashian slash Jenners for 130 million because supposedly they got her second season for her Rob and show canceled. Um, a lot of evidence is coming out. A lot of them are saying that they Chris was like, I feared that she was going to kill my son because she had the gun and she said it was unloaded. It wasn't loaded, but who could believe her? She's crazy. Kylie said that there's a mark on his own Rob's arm from when Black China allegedly stabbed him and they was just playing. She went on the stand though, Black China. This is another reason why you gotta have good lawyers, people. She went on the stand and said, I was just playing. That's how we joke with each other.
Well, who called the cops?
He did.
Oh, then she can't say we play with each other like that because he clearly was not playing with you. Like,
But the thing is that this happened years ago. This happened many, many years ago, and nobody ever filed any cases or anything. So I'm not even sure why this is in the news right now. Like, she's claiming that, and this was all. I'm not sure if you guys remember when she went and sold her 3 cars. So she went on social media and was like, I had to sell 3 of my cars today. And she was trying to say that she was a single mom and she could do whatever she want for her kids. And so she was on social media like crying because she had to sell 3 of her cars. So then Rob Kardashian came underneath the comments and was like, what are you talking about? I have the kids Sunday through Saturday. So what are you like? Pay you child support for what? You don't have the kids. So then Tiger came underneath and was like, why would you need child support? You only see your kid on Mondays. So she don't even really have her kids like that. So the thing is she's trying to act like she's broke and she's trying to build this case that she doesn't have any money. And the reason is because she lost this opportunity with her show that she had with Rob on, I forgot what channel it was.
oh, see, her mama be right.
Listen, her mom a little crazy, but her mom
crazy, but she be on point with that shit. Like, she be on some everything you do till you do right by me gonna fail, and everything be failing for this little bitch. Every time her mom be on point with that shit.
Yes, and then she went. What's so funny is that she did all of this testifying to prove that she is without the money that she was due. She doesn't have any other resources, although she makes a lot of money doing on OnlyFans. I'm not sure what she does on OnlyFans. I think it's like just sexy pictures, and she actually does.
I mean, she a vixen. That's all she is, right?
Yeah, supposedly her OnlyFans money is not enough to sell her cars to get by because she's down in distress.
But I mean, the only thing that was dope about her show was her mom. They was beefing hard than a motherfucker.
I couldn't have a mom like that. That's just crazy. They were arguing way too much.
Yeah.
Way, way, way too much. But supposedly she now wants her testimony she wants to redo her testimony because in the trial they showed her some of
You
her
could do
pictures
that?
that she posted. Well, this is what she's saying. They showed some pictures. She's trying to say that she doesn't have any money and that she, this show being canceled really hurt her financially. So one of the lawyers starts to show pictures of her OnlyFans, some of her pictures from her OnlyFans, and was like, "This is what you post on OnlyFans, and this is how much money that you're making." So she says that she was traumatized by the lawyer by seeing this stuff, and she wants to retestify. So she wants to be cross-examined again because she wasn't in the right mental state after the lawyer showed her all these pictures. She wasn't really sure how to answer because she was just so shocked and in trauma from this lawyer trying to antagonize her with her own pictures.
Oh,
And they
shit.
want the case dropped. Like
This whole shit should be on the show. Shit.
Oh
you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
I want to see how this play out.
This should be on the show so we can
This
see
shit
it.
should be on the show.
Yep. The judge, yes, Rika. The judge put her out the courtroom. Talk
Wait,
about
put who? The mom or China?
Blac Chyna's mom.
Yo, she she a dark skin version of Black
Hey, the
China,
mom
but she
said she
like
gonna reveal
ratchet.
all Rob's secrets. And then the judge
That
What is
bitch
said,
ratchet.
What is the secret?
She cursed her daughter and then she ride for her daughter and then she hexed her again and then she ride. That bitch is provoking. When they tell you about a parent provoking a child,
Yes.
if Black China wants to smack fire out her mom ass, I would go for it because that woman provokes the fuck out of her.
so she worse
I think
she
she
worse than
does it
Mommy
too.
Dearest?
Yo,
Y'all,
she be ready to fight her like toe to toe.
you
She
ever
like,
seen that
"What's up,
movie?
bitch?" This her mom. Her mom is, "What's up, bitch? I'll fuck you up, bitch. You disrespectful asshole." Yo, that's her mom. And then she stays, yo, you be like, and then she get her face like this and be pointing her finger in her face like, "Bitch, bitch, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I would have slaughtered you. I don't give a fuck if you my mother. I would slaughter you, yo." And China held it together. She like this. Her
Yeah.
mom in her face like this.
Her mom is really bad. Like, you talk about
Woo!
toxic.
You
And
feel that shit through the TV, Merv. Like, god damn.
Damn, what's her mama name?
Tokyo Tony.
Get the fuck out of here. What's her mama name?
Tokyo Tony. Tokyo, China.
Y'all for real?
Yes.
They look alike. She's just a dark skinned version.
Yeah, and they
Tokyo
act
Tony?
alike too. Tokyo Tony is her name.
Okay. All right. All right.
The thing about it is that she's, as far as when it comes to parenting, she's really bad at it. But outside of that, she's
Obviously.
funny as hell. No,
China got her body done, but her mom, I think her body's natural, but they still shape the same. She's just a dark skinned version with a gap. And she hood than a motherfucker.
she is
What kind of
very
gap?
urban.
In her teeth.
Oh.
She's very. Wait,
Oh boy.
I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna regret it. Where else will the gap be if it wasn't in her mouth?
And that pussy.
I mean, she kind of bow-legged, so
You know, like when the ass, and then you got that little opening right there, but when you get to the thigh, sometimes be a little gap right there when you walk.
Yeah, I don't think people with thick thighs got the gap though.
No.
Yeah. Some of them don't have. Yeah. If you got the gap with thick thighs, you got them hips.
That's another pod.
Hey, I'm just saying. So you said, you talking about bodies and shit. Then you said, but her mom got the gap. I'm like, oh, her mom got the gap.
Yeah, Rika. It's actually mad funny. Like, she was giving commentary of the courtroom before they kicked her out and what the Kardashians and the Jenners and them look like. She's mad funny. Like, she's mad funny. I can see hanging out with her and having a good time because she's hilarious. She's just a really bad mom.
Yeah, she's a bad mom.
She's a really, really, really bad mom, but she's funny as hell.
She a sociopath. She bipolar. She just all the above.
And then you see the latest video of her crying on social media about them. She was like, one thing that you a mother would do for her kid. She was like doing the ugly snot nose crying, talking about
Yo, that shit
Chris.
was hilarious. Even when they was in a restaurant, she's like, "I love you, you're my daughter." Da, 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 da. And then China wasn't beat for it. She's like, "You want grateful bitch?" Like, what the fuck?
She really went Roman on her.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
She really went. I'm a motherfucking monster. She really.
I'm
went
trying to
Roman.
talk to her. She being ungrateful. She's like, "But baby, I love you, and I'ma always ride for you, bitch."
She went straight Roman's revenge on her own child in a split second.
Yo,
Quickly. Yeah, that was
that shit is
funny.
crazy.
Yeah, these celebrities, these celebrities are sometimes, they take themselves way too seriously.
Rika, so bad.
She did. She said Jigsaw. That she said Kylie. She said no. The part where she said that Kylie was trying so hard not to look at her. She was like, Kylie was like this. She was like, she kept looking this way. She was like, bitch, get me out your peripheral. She kept looking like Kylie was trying to force herself to not look at her, but she kept looking at her. So Tokyo
Is this
Tony,
all on video? I want to watch. I want to see this.
you gotta go on Tokyo Tony's page.
And while they was in court,
Yes, she said, bitch, get me off your peripheral.
now this would have made for a good ass reality TV show.
This is why she got kicked out the courtroom. The judge was like, get her out of here.
Merv, you gotta watch that shit. You just gotta go watch. If you watch Black China's show, then you can envision everything that we're talking about right now.
It's very ghetto. It's very, very ghetto.
What you got next?
I think that's it. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that is
it.
it. Put a bow on this one.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it. We're gonna end with Tokyo Tony crazy behind.
Yeah.
She's cool for Cocoa Puffs, but she's mad funny. I'm sorry. It's definitely giving world star hip hop. It's definitely,
Yeah, that shit crazy.
It's
Cause
definitely,
China feel like her mom ain't raised her, and her mom was like, "What, bitch? I did raise you. Fuck you talking about? I ain't raised you." So they like in two totally different worlds. Like she's like, "I don't remember you raising me." So
they argue like they're like friends. Like they really curse each other out, and then they have to come back and remember that they're mother and daughter. It's
she's like,
just
"I love my mother, and nobody gonna fuck with my mother, but I can't be around that bitch. I can't be a fuck around her." Like, that shit is toxic to the motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to check this shit out. I'm gonna check this shit out.
Yep.
It's good. And then when you see when China not with her mom, you'll see traits of her mom, like the way she treat her staff and shit like that.
That
So
sounds about right.
All you gotta do is go look up Tokyo Tony's lives. All her Instagram lives be fun. Oh man. It's just
but
too
yeah,
funny.
definitely watch the show too. Like Black China show was good. It was
I
wow.
never watched it. I never watched
No,
it. Mm-mm.
girl, you gotta watch when they was about to fight in the kitchen.
I heard about it though. I definitely
They
heard
was
about
throwing everything. I don't know China like, dude, bitch, you ain't breaking now. Cause she threw that whoop. That shit just she was like, bitch, bitch, bitch. That was her mom. I swear to God. Like,
And Rika said I wouldn't be able to. Rika said I wouldn't be able to make it through one episode.
Cause when China get mad, she throw a tantrum too, even at her staff. She's like, "This is not the wig I wanted. I told y'all. Da-da-da. Now look at this stupid ass wig. I'm going on the Wendy Williams show, and look at this wig." And I saw that episode of Wendy Williams, but then the show actually shows all the backstage before she went on Wendy.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It was a whole tantrum. She's like, look at my makeup. I don't even like how it's done. Oh my God. And then she like this her traveling wig, and she had to wear her traveling wig on the show because yo, it was I didn't know it was that deep.
Now
I didn't know it was that deep.
she's mad funny. I can't lie. I want to say it's ghetto and don't watch it. You're gonna be killing brain cells, but she's hilarious.
I actually enjoyed her reality TV show more than any. Like it's Jocelyn Cabaret. That shit. I'm tired of the fighting. They fighting over some bullshit or whatever. But
seen that either.
I enjoy Black China
I'm not
shit.
paying for Zeus Network. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, unless y'all got something else about another celebrity, that's all we had on schedule. Shit, we did good.
Yeah, we did.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
We got some good content. I was thinking that same thing when y'all said that shit. A travel wig?
Yeah, it's a travel.
Really?
Such thing as a travel.
Yeah, you got your wig that you wear with that you travel through the airport with. That's like your everyday wig. You just throw that shit on, and you got your wig to do interviews on TV, on live TV. So she had mad options, but it still wasn't good enough. So I don't know who brought the purple wig. Like she's like, I can't wear that on TV. Like, so I don't know. I guess we have to be celebrities to know about it. I don't know.
I can't relate. I don't know nothing about no purple wig.
I wonder if I would have a travel wig, like
luggage.
I wear wigs. Would it be just my work wig?
Like luggage?
My...
Like, yo, what my airplane wig at?
I'm sure you have that wig.
It probably is like that, like a wig you wear to work, a wig you wear to travel.
The one
like, cause her travel wig was, her wigs that she wear with the thick bangs.
Yes.
And so I guess it's to hide her face. So like she wear the sunglasses and shit, and people don't really know it's her. I guess that's the travel wig.
Yeah, with the Chinese bang and his
bang. Yeah. Like.
I'm sure you had.
What the hell? Whose hair is that, Merv?
It's my traveling wig, bitch.
He said it's my traveling wig. Yo, this nigga always got either the hat or something. He just got it. Like, is that shit look like human hair for real though? You see that, Becca?
It look like a cat. Where did you get that from?
It's my traveling wig.
Look at the wind blowing it.
You got a Beyonce fan. Wait, but you just happen to have that like right next to you.
I was traveling today.
Becca, I need to breathe. Wait. She said, did you just add that shit?
You just happen to have that like sitting right there, like right next to you.
Call me Silver Germany.
Yes, Rika.
I'm Silver Germany, bitch.
Like how your props Merv props be sitting right there, like he in the prop room or something. That didn't camera it off and it's just.
Trey, I'm with you. I'm not. Yes, my hair is laid like. Listen, I love Funky Dineva. Anyway, but I still have questions. You just went and threw that on like in 2 seconds. So was it sitting right next to you?
It's my traveling wig. How many times I gotta tell you that?
You're right. I am.
But you're not traveling, so where was the wig?
I was traveling earlier today.
Good night. I am really confused. I don't even know where to go. right, y'all. Thank you so much for the. We appreciate y'all anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so sorry for what just happened, but we are going to say goodnight. I am a ball of confusion, Trey. I'm just not many things lately have shocked me when it comes to Merv, because Merv is so you kind of just go with the flow. But this, I am
Yeah, this one took me.
This one, this right here is a great ending to my night. Thank you, Merv, for that.
Merv, close out with your traveling wig, please.
Yo, hey, good show tonight. We talked about all the celebrity bullshit. That was the topic. Topic was, yo, let's talk. What's trending? We're gonna talk about it. Let's just talk. So we went down the line, talk about all the celebrity bullshit. We ended up with Black China, Tokyo Tony, her traveling wig, call me Silver Germany, and that's where we're gonna end this shit. So shout out to Sean, Sat, Mark, Street Team General. Oh, my hair getting. Shout out to Live, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Zingle TV, Blackjack Channel 199, 198, Bobby, Mile High Radio Station, Facebook, the Guys Podcast, 1,100 members, everybody else, the chat, Nick J, Mel, Rika, who else? Everybody else in the chat. Signing off, Becca, Tina B, Merv, but right now, Silver Germany, and we out.
Peace, y'all.